Welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, and we're going to shake things up a little bit this week. Obviously running without a co-host, but we don't need a co-host this week because there's just lots of race highlights that we're going to show you, and that's what's going to happen here on Mainly Motorsports this week. We've gone through the archives from 2013 events at tracks and throughout Maine and New Hampshire, and things that we've covered and events you've seen highlights of, but maybe we're going to show something that you didn't see the highlights of, and so that's what we're going to do this week on the show. And we kind of just pick some random dates, stuff that we covered, and kind of mix things up. Some will be back from the beginning of the year, some will be towards the end of the year, and the middle of the year, and culminating at the end of the show with highlights from the TD Bank 250. So it was a great year of racing. I really need to thank everybody that allowed us into their tracks, into their victory lanes, into their programs, with allowing us access to film, and the drivers and the teams that were so hospitable to us and answering questions, taking questions, on times that were good days. Obviously, everybody wants to talk when they're standing in victory lane, but days where they're not in victory lane and they're all torn up or felt like they were unjustly raced, but they still took the time to talk with us, and I really appreciate it. So, we got some things like that, and before we take a break and go into that, I want to congratulate Ben Rowe picking up for the win in the North-South shootout down there at Caraway this past weekend. And, I know a lot of people have been questioning, Ben and the team and what's going on and not running the way they've become accustomed to in the past, but just goes to show, get a good car, put it under him, and, the guy knows where victory lane is. So congratulations to those guys, and we hope you guys all enjoy this week's episode of Mainly Motorsports and what we put together.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're ready with over $1 million in snowmobile trailers, from clamshells to 5-place enclosed. Enclosed trailers starting at $19.99 in a variety of brands. Nobody has a better selection or better prices. We also offer a great selection of aluminum horse trailers made right here in Maine. And our showrooms are full of snow gear, all at discounted prices. See it all, in person or online.
Scott's Recreation, Route 4 Turner and Route 202 Manchester, Maine. Don't let the other guys rough you up. Shop online at otmotorsales.com.
Clark's Eastside Scrap and Westside Scrap, two of the region's most efficient scrap yards. Both locations have the latest and greatest equipment, along with large capacity scales that are constantly calibrated to ensure honest weights. Car crushing, roll-off containers, scrap metal. Clark's Eastside Scrap in Chelsea and Clark's Westside Scrap in Farmingdale. Don't fix it, scrap it.
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Southern Maine Motors, out to be Maine's #1 Chrysler Dodge Jeep dealership, Route 1 Saco.
All right, he's the winner. How about a big round of applause? Cody Morgan. Oh, trouble, Larry Emerson in turn number 2. Had them coming today.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to start up front.
Veteran for their advice.
The kid kind of does. We had to put another car together after last week. Tech didn't like it, so we had to buy another car, put it together, and I don't have to ask how he did because I lapped him, so.
All right, he's your winner. How about a big round of applause, Kurt Hewins? outside groove, you put on more miles than anybody else here today.
Well, that's where I like to run. I like it out there. I can keep the car rolling around.
You know, TJ Brackett, Dale Shaw, tough competition. I know. All right, he's third today. How about a big round of applause? Tommy Ricker, different deal this year.
Yeah, it's a lot different, but no, second's great. Car weren't even together last week. Painted pony sport horses, and we'll try it again next week.
TJ Brackett, how about a round of applause? DJ wrapped up the White Mountain Championship, what was that, 7 years ago?
Yeah, you know, the guys gave me a pretty good car today. I want to thank all the fans for coming out.
Man, coming back home to Oxford and snookering them on the restarts, you can't tell me you didn't have fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad they're back to Pro Stocks and look forward to running here every week.
All right, he's your winner. How about a big round of applause? Dale Shaw, your Pro Late Model winner as we...
finishing third tonight. A great run for Kingston, New Hampshire's Bobby Belargin.
But I got to thank MMS Northeast, steelbuildings.com for getting us here tonight, and L&W Auto Repair. Thank you.
All right, third place tonight in the Granite State Pro Stock Series, Bobby Belargin. A regular at the Beach Ridge Motor Speedway, usually in the Pro Series division, came down to start tonight to run with the Granite State Pro Stocks. Looked real strong. How about a hand for car number 21, David Oliver? Tell us about your run.
Oh, that's awesome. This is the best we've run with this car this year. And I can't feel too bad because I got beat by the guy who built the car. So it ain't a bad thing. Special thanks to Hood and Hell of a Good for sponsoring us.
DJ, you ran a great race. You got out front about halfway. Ended up in victory lane tonight. Tell us about your run. I know you're happy to get this win.
Yeah, it's big for me here. I don't have much confidence in my ability at Star, and I've never really had a good run, so this definitely helps, and I won't look down on coming here anymore. But you know, we had a good car. Took the lead about halfway, a little before, and held off some challenges late. But great Dale Shaw race cars 1-2 finish, and was looking like a top 3 sweep for a little bit there, but Jeremy Davis ran into some trouble. But congratulations to David Oliver and Bobby Belargin. And just want to thank everybody for coming on short notice with us today. They gave me a good car, and thank Granite State Pro Stock Series and the Webbers for having us.
All right, one more time. Your Granite State Pro Stock Series Star 100 victor, DJ Shaw, car number 49.
Here for third place. Come on up. Another familiar face here to Wiscasset Speedway, and welcome home to Sean Kimball. Sean, a nice third place finish driving for Pete McCollett tonight, and how's it feel to be back home on your home?
You know, I fought the car a little bit in the feature there. It was kind of loose getting in, and you're fighting it to try to keep it straight, and by the time you get it straight, you're tight off the corner. So
we got the point leader here, Emerson Kayer. Emerson, thanks for coming up to Wiscasset, and hope you had a good time.
Oh, thanks for having us. Really appreciate you guys letting us come here with the tour. I've had fun here in the past years, and we've had a few years off, so it was good to come back.
Toby Wells, you started outside the top 5, but it didn't take you long to get up there. This little car was hooked up good.
Yeah, it's quite a rocket. I've never been here. I've never been the last 3 tracks, but they were all pretty flat tracks, and I got to thank my family. This one's definitely dedicated to my family. Kelly, Michaela, Zachary, we've been working on this car, putting it together this year, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
All right, good job and congratulations. And yeah, the point leader's got to watch out for you. This 2 car's a rocket, so good job. Toby Wells is your feature winner tonight at Wiscasset Speedway.
Slamming Sammy Peabody. Woo! Sammy, you won the Furious 40 a couple weeks back. You've been running real consistent. I know you got this car back to where you want it to be. Tell us about how it feels to be back in victory lane here at start of night.
It feels real good. First and foremost, I want to thank my girlfriend Katie, my pit crew, and my pit crew Lindsay. They gave me a car tonight to win. I want to thank M&W Auto, Matthews Auto Body, Lakeside Sport and Marine, Seacoast Property Cares, Aero Automotive, M&W. There's a bunch of them. I can't thank enough. I gotta thank the guys I raced with. It's a bunch of good guys,
It is a great class. It is the Strictly Stocks, and your winner tonight is Slamming Sammy Peabody in car number 42. This one finishing first tonight in the Allen's Coffee Flavored Brandy. Class down New Hampshire's Ronnie the Bulldozer Bulldog. Ronnie, they're letting you know they appreciate what you do every week in this car. You won last Sunday at Hudson. You really got this car running the way you want to. Tell us about your run tonight.
It's getting better. It's still not good, but it's a lot better, and we got a few more tweaks to make, and we're hoping we can make it a little bit faster too. And I'm glad all the crowd's here cheering us on, and it makes it more fun when there's people here yelling and screaming for you, or yelling and screaming at you. It really doesn't matter to us, for us or against us. We love them all.
All right, anybody like to thank tonight in Victory Lane, Ron?
Yep, we got Blasto Auto Sales, R&R Public Wholesalers, Pawtucket Construction, High Torque Race Engines, Frank & Sons Roofing, and I don't know, the crew, John's Auto, everybody down there. Monday is John's wife's birthday. I won't say how old she's going to be, but she doesn't look a day over 60, and that's going to get me in big trouble.
Back in Victory Lane here at Star, Ronnie Bolduck out of Plastow. Driver Mike Douglas Jr. in car number 23. Hey, tell us about your run and tell us how happy you are to be in Victory Lane here tonight at Star.
There are no words imaginable. I got to thank everyone standing down here right now is someone that is basically I see or talk to every day. I can't tell you how much it means when people Facebook me or Twitter me, or anything like that. Words of kind of pump you up. And I've been doing this a long time. And my dad won here his first race. I won here my first mod race. I mean, this is. I know Tim Mongu looking down. He's my longtime crew member. He died probably about 10 years ago, but he's looking down to me now.
We know this one for Tim. How about one more round of applause? Repeat for guys, modified winner, Mike Douglas Jr. in car number 23.
Award Champs LLC is Southern Maine's premier award supplier and official award supplier for many of the area's top organizations and events. If you're in need of an award for a sponsor, employee recognition, fundraising event, or an entire sports organization, call Todd Mead at Award Champ. They provide the best for less with competitive pricing like the big online firms, but give you the personalized service you can only get from a local supplier. When you're in need of awards or personalized gifts, call Award Champs, where they'll help you reward your champion.
Are you a motorsports fan? Do you know where you can see the race cars and the stars from the past years with the drivers and their sleek machines of today? See many beautiful displays? Walk through a motorsports museum? Buy race car parts and collectibles? There's only one place, and that's the 26th Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo held at the Augusta Civic Center January 10th through the 12th. This year's expo is brought to you by Team EJP, Quirk Auto Group, Award Champs, Hell of a Good, New England Racing Fuel, and Team EJP Racing. For more information, including how to be part of the show, go to northeastmotorsportsexpo.net. Seminars, awards, the Last Chance Motorsports Pit Stop Challenge, and so much more. That's January 10th, 11th, and 12th at the Augusta Civic Center. There's so much to do and see.
Don't miss it.
Patman's Redemption and Agency Liquor Store is located at 95 Tanberg Trail in Windham, Maine. With over 400 feet of hard liquor and 15 doors of ice-cold beer and soda, Patman's can handle all of your beverage needs. And if it's wine on your agenda, we have over 300 varieties in stock. Then when the party's over, Patman's can handle all of your main returnables, and we welcome all bottle drives. And if you're late for the race, drop off the bottles and pick up the cash at your convenience.
Hey, this is Pat Man himself, just letting you know that Pat Man's is your one-stop shop for all your thirsty needs.
Drivers, start your engine.
At Southern Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep, we truly do make it easy for our customers every step of the way.
At Southern Maine Motors, they made it really easy to find a car I like because of their wide selection, and they also help me finance.
At Southern Maine Motors, they make me feel like family. They made it so easy.
Looking for a new 2013 Chrysler Dodge or Jeep? You've got to check them out. You can't afford not to.
We are under construction, but we are open, so come on in, we'll make it easy.
The summer clearance event is going on now.
Hi, I'm Scott from Scott's Recreation. We're ready with over $1 million in snowmobile trailers, from clamshells to 5-place enclosed. Enclosed trailers starting at $19.99 in a variety of brands. Nobody has a better selection or better prices. We also offer a great selection of aluminum horse trailers made right here in Maine. And our showrooms are full of snow gear, all at discounted prices. See it all in person or online.
Scott's Recreation, Route 4 Turner and Route 202 Manchester, Maine.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the Southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Scott's Recreation. Whether you're thinking about your first camper or looking to upgrade your current one, Scott's Recreation can help you. Get both our Route 202 Manchester and our Route 4 Turner locations and online at scottsrecreation.com.
LKQ Core. Any part, any repair, anywhere. Located on Route 202 in Gorham.
When you're in need of awards or personalized gifts, call Award Champs, where they'll help you reward your champion.
Sports Series still to come. The crucialist of times.
We're waiting for Mike Rowe to climb out of that rocket ship. There he is, Reese fans. First of all, congratulations on that win. That is a very fast car. What was going through your mind while you were out there? How was this emotionally for you?
This was for Jason. We should have won the 150 and lost the power steering. Well, I tell you, we lost it right from Jason, who was a big part of our crew. This was for me. I want to thank all the sponsors. I want to thank all you guys for coming out tonight. I hope to see you next week.
How does this race rank among all of the other races that you've won?
The best.
There it is, folks, the best.
And, you know, this is for Waddy, too. Great guy, Waddy. You know, like I said, boys work hard. That car right there is a rocket ship. It wasn't either one. Mikey, Dickie, and all of them. And Jason and Thompson.
Mike, congratulations on behalf of the nice sponsor, Beach Ridge Motor Speedway, on a great race.
Thank you very much.
Well, the top row. Sit down there, we'll do the 50-50. All right, sounds good. And what's your name? Lauren. Lauren, you're going to be drawing the 50-50 winning ticket? All right, let's get your tickets out. Go ahead, Lauren. And here we go. Our 50-50 winner is holding ticket number 441601. 441601. Ready to turn it on. It's the 30 lap
big winner in Victory Lane tonight is Super Dave Sanborn, back in Victory Lane in the number 24. And this is a birthday present for somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, my son turns 19 today. Just wow. I mean, we've done more to shoot ourselves in the foot for being a professional race team. To finally get it all back together and win, it's just, I'm ecstatic.
Well, these guys that finished behind you, we asked them, they all said they had nothing for you, so you found the right combination tonight.
Yeah, everybody's, the car owner, Hardy Clapp, is not doing well at all. Not well at all. So if everybody can say a prayer for him, keep him in your thoughts, I'd appreciate it if you need the old buck around.
Well, you'll lift his spirits with a big win tonight, and something tells me this won't be the last one for you.
I hope not. It's definitely the place to be.
Well, congratulations to you, Dave, and welcome back to Victory Lane here at Lee USA Speedway.
Thank you, and thank everybody for coming out tonight.
Super Dave Sanborn winds up in Victory Lane with the Benson Lumber and Hardware Small Block Super Modifieds tonight in a great...
helping out. What's your dad's name? Dad's name is Jamie? Okay. So we got some electronic scoring here. These trucks actually did a good job in their heat race, don't you think?
No, it's my fourth.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you came back. We need more people like you to come up and visit. There's a few we'd like to send back next time, but no, I'm joking. These little trucks are doing all right. Now, next time by, you're going to show them 2 laps to go. You see how the flag man's putting up the 2 sticks? Some call them popsicle sticks. 2 laps to go this time. You think anyone has anything for that 12 truck?
Maybe. I don't know.
You gotta calm down a little bit, Thomas. They're on the final lap. If it's the white flag lap, what's coming up next?
Checkered flag?
Checkered flag, that's right. That's the one they all won.
Award Champs LLC is Southern Maine's premier award supplier and official award supplier for many of the area's top organization and events. If you're in need of an award for a sponsor, employee recognition, fundraising event, or an entire sports organization, call Todd Mead at Award Champ. They provide the best for less with competitive pricing like the big online firms, but give you the personalized service you can only get from a local supplier. When you're in need of awards or personalized gifts, call Award Champs, where they'll help you reward your champion.
We've got the car you've been looking for at OT Motor Sales. Shop online at otmotorsales.com.
Hello racers, I'm Amanda with Butler McMaster. Since our beginning, we have been an integral member of the New England racing industry. We played a key role in the development of the crate engine program. We are an official Ford racing parts dealer offering drop shipping on crate engines as well as complete competition-ready packages. We are a one-stop machining and parts source. Check out our website for more information. This fall, we are offering a special on your post-season engine refreshes.
If you are one of the first 20 customers turning their engine in between October 21st and November 18th, we will give you your dyno test for free. That's a $300 saving.
Pastore, hey, stock car career, we're on hiatus for a while, and better than ever when you came back from vacation.
I know, it feels good to be back. This is definitely redemption from last year. We came here the last race of the year and it was embarrassing. It just, car went awful, and can't thank all the crew enough, and gotta dedicate this race to my buddy that passed away in November, Jason Fowler. This one's for him, and looking up to him today. I know he was riding along with me. I love you, bud.
All right, of course, I may have had a beer or two with Jason in my time.
Oh, yeah.
And you must be looking forward to getting this baby back to Beech Ridge there, where you got a little bit more time on the track.
Yeah, I'm actually was contemplating on putting a for sale sign on it this week, so this put a little wind in our sails, and I guess we'll keep on digging. So hopefully it goes as good as it did last year.
All right, how about a big round of applause? Joe Pastore, your Sportsman Series winner.
Chris Pasiak, third place finisher here in the Valenti Modified Series 100-lap race at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's by far the best I've ever run here, so even though it's not as good as a win, it still feels good to finish in the top 3. The first 50 laps, I was trapped on the bottom, about 7th back in line, and just riding around and waiting for my opportunity. It's a chess game. You go as fast as you can in the first 50 and try to put yourself in the best position to have a good finish in the second 50. I try to go, a little bit to go as fast as you can, not burn it up, kind of put yourself somewhere in the top 5, so at lap 50, you got a good shot.
Anthony Masella, second place finisher tonight in the Valenti Modified 100 here at Beech Ridge.
Tried to save the tire as much as we could the whole race and kind of ride as easy as I could, and car was definitely a lot better on the outside. And we knew the track was hard on the tire, so we tightened it up quite a bit coming out for the race, trying not to use up the right rear, and we were kind of a little bit too tight the whole race. Could only stay basically up on the outside. And
did you have any tire issues with your Hoosier tire mixing in with the local track tire here at all?
I don't think so. I mean, wasn't bad at the beginning, kind of. And I think as we get going here, we kind of put so much rubber down, especially as the race goes on, that they seem pretty good. But our car, I mean, we had pretty good grip the whole race, so it didn't seem like it bothered them too bad.
Anthony Masella, your second place finisher. We're here with Steve Massey, tonight's winner of the Valenti Modified Racing Series event here at Beech Ridge Motor Speedway. Take us through the early laps of the race, what you were thinking, and then the field was pretty bunched up behind you, but it looked like everybody was really showing some patience out there.
Yep, the first 50 laps of the race, people usually hang back, and my spotter was trying to pace me at about 4, 5, 6 car lengths away from the second place car, and I was just trying to save as much as the car as I could and stay out front at the same time. And it was kind of just like a Sunday drive for the first 60 laps until the caution came out, and then it was game time after that.
Congratulations, Steve Massey, your feature winner tonight here at Beech Ridge.
Today's vehicles are equipped with complex safety features such as anti-lock brakes, seatbelt restraints, and airbag systems. Even collision avoidance systems. Not available in all models. Hi, I'm Sean Moody from Moody's Collision Centers. We don't wish bad luck on anyone, but even with today's technology, we need to keep our eyes on the road and our hands on the wheel.
Moody's Collision Centers, now with 7 convenient locations: Gorham, Scarborough, Biddeford, Portland, Sanford, Lewiston, and now South Portland. Visit us at moodyscollision.com.
Are you a motorsports fan? Do you know where you can see the race cars and the stars from the past years with the drivers and their sleek machines of today? See many beautiful displays? Walk through a motorsports museum? Buy race car parts and collectibles? There's only one place, and that's the 26th Annual Northeast Motorsports Expo held at the Augusta Civic Center January 10th through the 12th. This year's expo is brought to you by Team EJP, Quirk Auto Group, Award Champs, Hell of a Good, New England Racing Fuel, and Team EJP Racing. For more information, including how to be part of the show, go to northeastmotorsportsexpo.net. Seminars, awards, the Last Chance Motorsports Pit Stop Challenge, and so much more. That's January 10th, 11th, and 12th at the Augusta Civic Center. There's so much to do and see.
Don't miss it.
Mainly Motorsports TV, brought to you by
Bentley Saloon, Route 1 in Arundel. Stop by and see why me and my friends say, who has more fun than us? We do.
Clark's Car Crushing, providing guaranteed honest weights with top dollar being paid.
What does it feel like to be now called a winner of the Oxford 250?
Why, I still don't believe it, like I told you on the way over here. If I wake up tomorrow and I have to do this all over again, I'm going to be wild. Words can't express it, winning a championship last year was unbelievable, but championship was great, but I think this tops it.
Yeah, and when you say Benjamin, I mean the whole family. I mean, and we've talked about this numerous times. Matter of fact, when I got to the pits today, I went right back, and I wanted to take that walk with your dad. And I mean, because I've had that walk, but not as a family member. And then to walk in with him and put my arm around him, and I mean, he was just shaking. I mean, he's just so excited for his son to now be where, I mean, he'd never accomplished it. He never accomplished anything like this, but you did for the family.
Yeah, and he's put his whole heart and soul into it. Give me everything I need. If I wanted to hire somebody to work on the cars, we'd find a way to hire people. If I want a new car, we'd find a way to get a new car. He's given me everything, and we've struggled for years and years, and we're finally putting some stuff together that is just unbelievable. As a group, how we've come together in the last 2 years.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they did something because Joey talked about it earlier that you faded in the first half and he expected you to fade the second half and it was going to play right in his hands and you didn't fade. You made some bold moves at the end of the race, you know, when you caught lap traffic, and I mean you were aggressive when you needed to be and, you know, kept that distance out in front of him.
Yeah, definitely. At the beginning of the race, I just kept looking at the scoreboard to see how many laps were done because the car was out of control, loose, and kept telling my guys that, and they kept telling me, "Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay in the top 5, top 10, wherever we needed to be." They kept me calm. They told me not to worry about it. They would fix it. We came in, and I don't know what they did, but I know they did the track bar adjustment. I don't know what else they did, but and then the sun went down, and the thing was really good.
And, you know, leading up to this race, everybody talks about the draw. You didn't have a good draw. You started shotgun in the field on your heat, but it showed when you got a decent piece and a decent driver with a super late model package, you can work your way to the front. And you did. You qualified in the heat.
That's what's great about the super late models. If you got a good car, you can get from 11th, we finished second, to second. And that's how it worked. Yeah, I was after practice, I was real happy with the car, but after seeing the draw, I was discouraged. I was nervous. I almost didn't even make it out because I couldn't get my belts tight.
Yeah, no, and, you know, so you're almost beating yourself up.
Yeah.
And you know, then the race, you know, everything's playing its part. You and Joey had a great battle, side by side. You had it cleared. When did the chills start setting in? When did it start sinking in that this could be happening?
I just, with like 30 to go, I started, we had a decent lead. I just knew I couldn't make any mistakes. Then I just kept telling myself, no cautions, please, no cautions. And we were lucky tonight not to get any cautions, because I think if he would have got beside me, he was as good as we were. I think we got through traffic maybe a little bit better than him, give us a little gap. If somebody's right behind you, you got to pay attention to where they are. Well, that gave me a good enough lead so I could just focus on lap after lap, just hit my marks, being smooth, because this place is all about momentum and being smooth and just running laps. You know, you can't get aggressive, and if somebody's right behind you, hounding you, I have a tendency of getting aggressive and overdriving the car.
And you talk about no cautions. What'd you think on lap 246 when you come down the backstretch and Johnny Clark's throwing smoke and sparks and I mean right in front of you? I mean, what'd you think? Did your heart stop?
My heart stopped. My heart stopped for sure. I'm like, man, why can't I get an easy one?
But they kept going.
But they kept going. They straightened themselves out, and we had a pretty good lead at that point. So I just rode behind them. Didn't want to put too much pressure on people because when the leaders put pressure on you, they want to stay on the lead lap. Towards the end of the race, they might start racing harder and getting aggressive. So I just kind of made sure, like I said, I just made sure I made laps, held my own, and we're 250 champions. Can't believe it.
Next year you're going to roll in the reigning 250 champions. So congratulations to you, your team, the family, everybody that put in all the effort to get you where you're at. And I know it's been a long road, but you've earned it.
Yes, I've had an emotional roller coaster career, and the last 2 years are just unbelievable. I thank you guys for everything you do. I mean, I depend on sponsors, and being on television, you get my sponsors out there, and I can't thank you guys enough.
All right, well, great job, and that's your winner of the 40th annual TD Bank 250, Travis Benjamin.
Get the right car at the right price. OTMotorsales.com.
For a trusted name in residential and commercial site work in the southern Maine area, call Peter Pettit Excavating. We can handle everything from the complete house lot to those nasty water and sewer line repairs. Septic systems are another area that we specialize in. During the snow season, Pettit Excavating has the equipment to handle any size job.
And when the race season arrives, be sure to follow the number 7 Hewitt's Family Restaurant Chevrolet on the past Super Late Model Tour.
Call 207-282-9305 to get the job done right. That's Peter Pettit Excavating.
Well, that was that was a lot of racing wrapped up in one show, something we couldn't do and cover all those tracks and give numerous coverage, but I hope you like the highlight package that Dave Stewart put together, and thank you to Dave McGuire, as you saw some of the highlights, that some of the events that he covered with us, so really appreciates that. And speaking of Dave McGuire, he got to film something the other night, and I got to be a part of something, or witness it, I should say, not so much a part of it, a proposal at a banquet. Now, I've been to a banquet where there was an actual wedding. I've been to a wedding on the front stretch of a racetrack, but I've never watched somebody stand at the podium or up front at the banquet and ask their girlfriend to marry them, and that's exactly what we saw this past weekend over at Stars Speedway's banquet, as Sammy Peabody, the Strictly Street champion, got down on one knee literally and proposed to Katie Simpson, who was receiving her award for top wrench. And so there's a girl that gives everything she's got, and you heard us talk about her a couple weeks ago here on Mainly Motorsports, gives everything she's got to Sammy and that race car and race team, and he thought it wasn't a better time than then to make it happen. And you know, as you'll see in some of the video and the pitches, you know, pretty excited, and congratulations to both of them, and well deserved. And if you're going to do it on the big stage, and a big night for you already. And so it ended up being a great night for them, and as well as all the other champions that were in attendance at the Star Hudson banquet. And I know we got Beech Ridge banquet coming up this weekend. 95 had their banquet, and you know, so take pride, enjoy yourselves, and you know, honor your team, and you know, for the ones that aren't the champions, honor the champions, you know, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the year, we always want to be standing at the front of the room or top of the table, and that's what it's all about this time of year. So we hope you enjoyed what we put together this week on Mainly Motorsports, and you make sure you tune in next time, as we'll have some drivers in here next time talking about their 2013 season and what they expect for 2014.
From the Woody Strictly Stocks, the number 42, Katie Simpson.
Here we go. Here's a marriage proposal going on.